Okay, here we go on YouTube. Remember to like and subscribe. Click on the bell for the yeah. I'm just kidding. Right, we're ready. We're ready. Profe YouTuber. No tengo ni un subscriber, así que. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Directo. Yeah. We were dealing with entonces con modal verbs. Okay, modal verbs. Estaba diciendo de que modal verbs, they belong to a group que se llama primary verbs, ¿cierto? Primary verbs, they auxiliary verbs and modal verbs. Modal verbs, these are not all the modal verbs that we already know, okay? But after this, we're gonna be checking some exercises on English grammar in use. So for example, we have can, could, may, might, must, should, and will, okay? And some of them, you know, they got like different uses. We call them uses, or how to put them into different contexts. For example, can is for abilities, to talk about abilities, or to describe abilities. For permission, like to ask for permission, and probability. Okay. I would like somebody to help me with the reading, please. Can you read the examples donde dice I can speak? Solamente el ejemplo del can, please.
I can.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can speak Spanish. Can I go to the bathroom? It can't be Mark. He is in London.
Thank you very much. Awesome. 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 So in this case, for example, when you describe abilities, you know, I can dance, I can speak Spanish, I can skateboard, I can sing, whatever. Okay, your abilities. Permission, for example, is the typical, you know, okay, can I pick you up? Can I go to the bathroom? Can I just I don't know, turn on the radio, whatever, you know, asking for permission. And probability is when there is zero probability, like I'm gonna say zero probability, okay, about something. It can't be Mark, you know. It can be possible, you know. No es posible, it can be. Oh, no puede ser. Oh, it can be, you know. That's the idea. With could, we got could for past abilities. So in this case, could is the past form of can. We got past permission in this case. We got probability of around 40%, it says, you know, 40% probability for something to happen. And we got for requests, okay? In this case, it's pretty much like a polite request, okay? So anybody who would like to help me with the reading, please? Anybody? Los ejemplos del could.
I can.
Thank you.
He could speak French when he was 6 years old. He could go to the theater. It could get much hotter in July. I could lend you my notebook.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Constance. Okie dokie. So in this case, you got the past ability. You know, he could speak French, but that's in the past. Okay, not anymore. He could go to the theater. In this case, for example, we could, before the pandemic of COVID-19, we could go to any place. We could meet together. We could go party. We could, I don't know, travel freely around the world, whatever. Probability in this case is for the future, not the past, for the future. It's a future probability. It could get much hotter in July. So you're talking about probability in the future. Okay, maybe near future, or maybe like a middle term future. And request in this case is like, could I don't know, borrow your notebook, for example? Could you lend me your notebook? And stuff like that. Javier, go ahead, please.
in could, the probability says 40%, in may 50%. I'm wondering what does that actual percent means, percentage.
Yeah, yeah. I can explain that. Good question, Javier. Good question. The point here is that these are just like approximate numbers first, and the idea is try to explain, like in the English culture and the English grammar in this case, the context when you're using, for example, could, may, and might. Okay, so every time like an English speaker is using could, may, and might, they are thinking about different probabilities about something to happen, you know. For example, may is in this case describes more probability for something to happen. Might is like even less probabilities for something to happen. Like, for example, it might rain tomorrow, but we don't know really, you know, we don't know. It might rain, but the probability is like kind of little, because the weather report, I mean, the weather forecast is not saying that tomorrow is going to rain. So in this case, you can say, but you cannot say, como que no podéis decir, it won't rain tomorrow, because there's still some probability. If you say it won't rain, you're saying like it won't rain because like zero possibility. It can't rain tomorrow también es como cero probabilidad. No puede ser. But if you say it might rain, it's like sí podría ser, pero si se dan muchas condiciones. Eso es lo que porque hay gente que dice como no, might is like 20% probability, otros dicen como no, si es 30%, 35%, otros dicen que como 10%, se mueve en un rango, así como de 10 hasta 40% de might, que en el fondo es algo que podría pasar si se dan muchas condiciones. Con el could son más probabilidades porque las condiciones están un poquito más dadas para que algo pase, pero tampoco es seguro que pase. Cuando yo uso, en este caso, must, por ejemplo, o will, es casi el 100% de probabilidad que algo vaya a ocurrir, given the conditions, all right? Tiene que ver con eso, como cuáles son las, digamos, las posibilidades y las probabilidades reales de que cualquier hecho o evento suceda en el corto plazo, ¿ok? O mediano plazo. No sé si eso responde a la pregunta.
Sí, sí le responde. Y otra cosa que esto me acordé que me lo explicaron en la media era con respecto al permission. Por ejemplo, el can I go to the bathroom. A mí me decían que el can, si bien no era incorrecto, la manera como apropiada de hacerlo era con el may. Porque si el profe se sentía como chistoso y, por ejemplo, yo decía, can I go to the bathroom, el profe podría decirme, I don't know, can you? Entonces, me gustaría que me explicara un poco sobre eso.
Uh-huh. Yes, of course. It's a very good remark. It's a very good question. Yeah, actually, if your teacher wants to, like, I don't know, do a joke about that, like, they can, because like, can I go to the bathroom? You can use it as a permission, but you can change the use for a joke, you see. So yeah, I mean, está buena ahí la broma. Pero sigue siendo igual correcto usarlo para permission. Ahora, lo que pasa es que can es más informal. It's way more informal than using may or using could. So you can say, can I go to the bathroom? Is less formal. Could I go to the bathroom? Is more formal. And then may I go to the bathroom? It's like really, really formal and polite. Okay. I think it depends on the level of trust that you have with in this case, with the speaker, you know, with the other speaker. So if you got like a lot of trust, you can use, can I go to the bathroom? Can you pass me that thing? Can you? Because you got a certain level of trust in this case. But when you are in a very formal context, you can use may. in this case. Okay. Pero es otro uso. Ya es como for permission in this case. When we talk about probability, it's a different use, como different context, absolutely different context. Okay. Entonces hay que separarlos bien como para entender cuándo usarlo y cuándo no. What else? No sé si eso contesta. Did I answer your question?
Sí, profe.
Yeah. Okay, great. Excellent. Thank you. All right. So the could in this case is when we talk about probability, like around 40% more or less. And for request, they are more like a little more formal request. With may, we got probability 50%, which is like, I would say 50 to 60% around, because something may happen or maybe not. Okay. It may snow tomorrow, but this is pretty much like in the northern hemisphere, you know, or in the south of Chile, you know, it may snow in Punta Arenas because it's like con Santiago puede pasar, pero en ese caso para la nevada yo usaría might. It might snow this year. Why? Because I've seen snow before in Santiago, but it's not every year. You know, it happens, but it's like every 10 years or every 20 years. I don't know. But it might snow. It's still possible. But I can say, for example, it may rain tomorrow. It's more likely, you know, it's más probable, it's more likely to rain in Santiago, especially in April. Okay. Si yo dijera it can't rain tomorrow, es como de verdad tengo que tener una muy buena razón para decir no, es que no puede llover mañana, a no ser que lo diga en otro sentido. Es como no puede llover porque me va a arruinar los planes. So it can't rain tomorrow, you know, but totalmente el contexto es distinto. So we got may for permission, may I come in, lo que dijimos recién y todo eso. Might. In this case, podría, esto es como el podría, no es que pueda, podría if given a lot of different conditions. 30% or less, yeah, 10%, 20%, or of something to happen. Like for example, voy a decir algo. Pucha, sorry si a alguien le gusta el Piñera, pero Piñera might be a good president someday, but he's not. he might be. There's a little possibility, maybe, but I'm not really sure about it. Dijo nadie nunca. Absolutely. It's like he can't be a good president. It's like 0%. Like at this level, like no. He will be the worst president ever, together with, I don't know, with Ibañez. All right. Okay, so let's continue. And Pinochet, of course, que supuestamente era presidente. Yeah, no politics. Not right now. Okay, must, prohibition in this case. So you mustn't speak loudly in this case. It's a hospital. It's a hospital. Le falta una en todo caso. So in this case, we use must for prohibition, like absolute prohibition about anything. For deduction and probability. So in this case, we use it for deduction and probability, like when we are 100% sure about something. Okay. So, for example, and me gustaría que alguien me ayudara. Maybe Danai, can you help me with the reading, Danai Sierra, please? Los dos ejemplos del must.
Los dos. You must speak loudly. It's the hospital.
Yes.
The teacher must be marked. I've seen his bicycle outside.
Thank you, Danai. Perfect. Thank you very much. So in this case, we got prohibition. Yeah, like you mustn't speak loudly. It's a hospital. Or for example, you mustn't smoke in a classroom. You mustn't smoke in closed spaces, closed rooms. Okay, because it's against the law, right? You mustn't like any kind of prohibition. You mustn't go out you mustn't go out without a mask because it's like phase 1 quarantine, lockdown, etc. And stuff like that. It can be like a legal prohibition in this case. And also it could be like something like a moral prohibition, but really, really, really strong, really strong prohibition regarding morality. Okay. Like, for example, you mustn't abuse other people. It's a law, but it's also a moral, in this case, principle. Okay. What else? So deduction and probability. The teacher must be marked. In this case, this must be this way. We're saying that this must be this way and no other way, because the probabilities are 4 in this case, that situation, and stuff like that. And that's it. That's it about must. If you got questions, just let me know, okay? Then should. We got should for advice in this case. Normally it's used for pieces of advice. Like you shouldn't smoke, it is unhealthy. So in this case, it's not pretty much like a prohibition. Like you mustn't smoke because if you say you mustn't smoke as a piece of advice, it's like really strong advice and maybe kind of rude, right? In Spanish, like you mustn't smoke. It's like you can say, yeah, but why not? Like it's my problem, not yours. So in this case, must is not recommendable to be used like a piece of advice, okay? Unless you got a lot of trust with the person. If you got a lot of trust, like that person is, I don't know, a member of your family, a friend, whatever, like you mustn't do that, man. It's like, oh girl. You shouldn't smoke, it's unhealthy. So piece of advice. And finally, will, in this case, anybody who would like to help me with the will, the 2 examples. Si es que se alcanza porque está como bien abajo. Anybody who would like me to would like to help me with will? Let me see. Hay alguien por ahí? Maybe Tania, maybe Yvonne, or Pia, or Isidora. Maybe.
Why should and will?
Will, please.
Yeah. You shouldn't smoke. It is unhealthy.
Okay, the next, please.
I think he will study harder this time.
Okay.
No puedo ver más abajo. A ver, espérese.
¿No se ve más abajo?
No. Ahora sí, ahora sí. It's very hot today. I'll open the window.
Thank you very much, Tania. Thanks a lot. Okay,
welcome.
so
You're welcome.
Great. So we use will for predictions and spontaneous decisions. Okay, there are more uses about will, of course. Okay, and it's very interesting to see also will in the group of the modal verbs. Okay, but I think it's not really precise to put will in this group. Okay, because as I told you, like modal verbs and auxiliary verbs, they belong to the same family, in this case, the mother of modal verbs and auxiliary verbs are the primary verbs. Okay, primary verbs is like pretty much the mother concept, and then you have the descendants modal verbs and auxiliary verbs. Okay, so will there is like yes and no. Shouldn't be there maybe, but anyway, will for predictions in this case. Predictions in the long term could be long term. He will study harder this time. Yeah, but maybe this year, this academic year. Okay, not in the short time. And spontaneous decision, it's a totally different use, because it's when you are no, having a conversation, and then you think about something, and there is a sort of a necessity or situation, and you say, okay, I'll do it. Nada planeado, se te ocurre en el momento. I'll do it for you. I'll open the window. I'll grab some food for us. And I'll call you. No worries, I'll call you, and stuff like that. So it's something which is like spontaneous. ¿Mm? And no dice el uso que se hace para probabilities, pero se usa para 100% probabilities. Like it will happen. You're saying it will happen. Definitely it will happen. Okay. Pretty much like a must. Cuando tú dices it must happen, algo que debe pasar because it's good. Or maybe it's bad, but it's something that it must happen because of the situation. And it will happen is pretty much the same thing. Okay. Any questions about these modal verbs? I think the most complicated thing here is to learn the different uses, when to use it, in which situations I can use this modal verbs. All right. So we're gonna do some exercises right now. Let me check out the time. We got 25 minutes. Okay. So let me check out the exercises here. Links. Modal verbs, the probability. Yeah, right here. I suppose some people did this exercise, but we can check it out right now. We can check if you did the right thing. Okie dokie. So we got choose the correct answer below to fill the gaps. Okay. Okay, so you can use the chat room if you want to, show your option, or you can use the microphone, whatever you want. All right. So number one, they blah 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 be away for the weekend, but I'm not sure. What do you think, guys?
May.
All right. Let me check the chat. May, Fernanda, Tomas, A. Okay, good, excellent. Any other opinions? Like everybody agrees on A. Alejandra says A. Tania A. Constanza A. Okay, Danai A. So pretty much everybody, Jairo A. Pretty much every. Okay, let's check right now. Here we go. Your score is 100%. Very good, excellent. Yeah, good job. So let's continue. Pia said A too. So number 2. Oh, me sale como un icon aquí, como un smiley face. That's cool. Number 2. The mecha. that's a good one. give me my diploma right now. Fernanda says B, number 2. Okay, he could. Yeah, Alejandra, Ana Carla, Pia, Constanza, like pretty much everybody agrees on B. Okay, so he could be French, judging by his accent. Your score 100%. Very good. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, good job. So far, so good. So number 3, they blah, 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 still be out. Still be out. Okay. So sometimes we need more context, as in this case, I imagine number 3, like some people like still like in a party, like in some place, in a restaurant, and they haven't come back home, for example. Todavía no vuelven a la casa. Entonces, como, en serio, si como todavía no vuelven, todavía están afuera. Something like that, okay? All right, so Constanza dice Cage, Javier dice A, Constanza dice A, Tamara. Okay, go ahead, Tamara, please.
No tengo una pregunta. Uno se puede guiar por ejemplo, en la 3 dice still, quiere decir que todavía está pasando. Entonces
Ajá.
uno se puede guiar por eso para identificar qué verbo modal va ahí.
Absolutely yes, Tamara. And that's a very good, in this case, indicator, very good remark, porque nosotros tenemos que fijarnos en el contexto lingüístico, ¿ya? Así que súper bien ahí, Tamara, ¿ya? Cuando yo veo still, significa que como aún, todavía, pero puede ser en un sentido, digamos así como negativo o positivo. Pero en este caso es como que el sentido de lo que se está diciendo en la pragmática, ¿cierto? Es como, yeah, pero todavía, es como, that's the idea, ¿ok? Signo de exclamación me hizo pensar que era a. Absolutely, absolutely. Porque el may not, como no es tan fuerte para indicar, ¿cierto? Que esta situación así como, oye, pero no puede ser que todos estén afuera y no hayan envuelto. Entonces, es mejor usar el count porque te ayuda a expresar la idea como tiene que ser. ¿Ok? So, ahora, a ver si la verdad o no, porque bueno, a veces estas páginas se equivocan, no es que sean perfectas, no las creo Dios, así que, o cosas por el estilo, así que. Ok, 100% good. Very good. Es que de repente pasó un papelón que yo estoy seguro que algo es así, la página me dice que no, entonces peleo con la página. Les digo, no, es mentira, digo, it's a lie. It's a fantasy. And stuff like that. Porque las páginas no te dan contexto. All right. Number 4. Dice, with luck, tomorrow be a sunny day. Ojo que dice with luck. Entonces, let's take that into consideration. Tomorrow be a sunny day. B, 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 B. Everybody agrees on B, I guess. Okay, let's check out. Let's check it out. Your score is 100%. Very good. Cada vez más cerca del cartón, chiquillo. ¿Se fijan? Excellent. Cada vez más cerca del diploma. Very good. Good luck. Tomorrow could be a sunny day. Excellent. Tamara, dígame, please.
Tengo una duda. Se supone que el could uno lo ocupa como en pasado, ¿no?
That's a good remark. Sí,
Entonces, ¿por qué no puede haber sido will? O no sé.
Yeah, it's a good question. It's a very good question. Te voy a explicar por qué.
Ok.
Ya habíamos dicho que el could, ¿cierto? Tenía distintos usos, ¿cierto? Puedes usar eso como el pasado del can, perfectamente. ¿Ya? Could for past abilities. Vicente. O sea, está listo para hacer clases particulares y cobrar 20 lucas, Vicente. Excelente. Entonces, dice que el could, en este caso, ¿cierto? Es para, podría ser permission o request, ¿cierto? Pero en el futuro cercano. Ya eso ya es como casi presente. ¿Ya? Y en este caso, tomorrow could be a sunny day, claramente es para uso de futuro. ¿Ya? Es para indicar una probabilidad de futuro. ¿Ya? Que es, en este caso, un futuro cercano porque sunny day es tomorrow. ¿Ya? Pero estamos hablando en este caso de probabilidades. Entonces, y por eso que le decía delante que es importante y lo más complejo de esto es aprender los distintos usos. Pueden haber 3, 4, 5, 6 diferentes usos para un mismo verbo. ¿Ya? Por ejemplo, me acuerdo cuando aprendí el uso de would, yo siempre decía, el would es para futuro, ¿cierto? Probabilities in the future, y dreams and wishes y todo el tema. Y de repente me dijeron, no, si el would también se usa para pasado porque el would es el pasado de will. Y yo así, ¿qué? Pero ¿cómo es posible? Dije yo, ¿cómo would is for the past? That's impossible. That can't be. Y después, claro, revisé la literatura y sí, pues sí se puede. ¿Ya? Porque es el would para pasado es una, digamos, es una alternativa o un complemento o un sinónimo del uso del used to. Como I used to be a good runner in the past. Entonces, y después digo, I would run every day. Entonces yo como que salía a correr todos los días. Y I would run es como, pero, y yo dije, pero no, es pasado. Yo ahí quedé como así como, plata, plata, plata. Ya, Tamara, no sé si contesté tu pregunta. Ya, all right. Entonces ahí be careful with the different uses. Ya, porque cuando el contexto te va a decir, digamos, cuándo y cómo se usa la palabra. Ya. Entonces, tomorrow could be a sunny day is good. Right. Number 5. Number 5. You be right, but I'm going to check anyway. B. Okay, all right. So you can be right, but I'm going to check anyway. You might be right, but I'm going to check anyway. Okay. Ya, cuidado aquí, porque el contexto.
Yo creo que es la A.
Correcto, por eso justamente estaba observando la situación, imaginándome la situación, ¿cierto? Es como si
Profe, perdone que lo interrumpa, pero
Dale,
al menos
dale.
yo lo veo por el tema de que la probabilidad de que él esté bien es muy alta porque como que va a chequear nomás, así como por ser.
Yes, exactly. That's the idea. Very good, Tamara. That's the idea. Justo estaba pensando lo mismo que tú, ¿viste? Estaba ahí connected. Entonces, because el contexto te está diciendo, ¿cierto? You can be right. Sí, como sí, vos podéis estar bien, pues estáis bien, pues, pero igual voy a checar. Yeah, you know, because you need more evidence, maybe. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. Y dijo, se alejó el cartón, ahora está 100 kilómetros más lejos. I'm sorry about that, guys. No, me tenés que bajarte, Vicente, ya, 10 lucas no 20. Yeah, entonces, so you can be right. Oh, cacha, mira, ya, no estoy de acuerdo con la página, lo mismo que les dije en delante. Lo mismo que les dije. I don't agree. I think you're wrong, webpage. You're wrong. Ya viste que ahí se crean las polémicas.
Profe,
Dígame.
yo por mi parte había pensado que era Mike por un tema de que, así como, you might be right, but I'm going to check anyway. Así como, no te compro tanto, o sea, no te compro tanto, sino como,
Sí,
puede ser, pero dudo. Entonces,
claro.
por eso pensé que era Mike, porque era ese como para una cosa que no puede ser tan probable,
Ajá.
no sé, de
Sí,
ese punto.
si tú lo pones de esa forma, sí puede ser. Pero en ese contexto. ¿Ya? Entonces, me gusta que pase esto porque podemos justamente discutir y analizar el contexto. Si si es Jairo, it's okay. Si es como dice Tamara, it's okay, porque son dos contextos distintos. ¿Ok? Entonces siempre va a depender de intention of the speaker y como digo, la número 5, estas páginas no te dan el contexto completo. Right? Y pasa mucho, las dos pueden servir. Yo digo que entonces, dado la situación, es A and B dependiendo de la situación. ¿Ok? Ya, porque las dos situaciones que mencionaron recién son válidas, ambas. ¿Ya? Así que, bueno, a ver si le pongo excelente, dice, ¿cierto? Pero es porque el creador de la página pensó en B y no pensó en la otra situación que planteó Tamara. ¿Ya? Así que el diploma se acercó bastante. The certificate, you know, of as a teacher. Good. Buena discusión. Number 6. Dice, the exam be easy. You never know. Ojo con el you never know. You never know. Easy. It can be easy. You never know. Hey. Everybody dice, hey. So, let's check it out. Excellent. Very good job. The exam might be easy. You never know. So in this case, clearly, you don't know, the situation, but there is a still small probability that the exam is kind of easy. Maybe the teacher is going to be, or the professor is going to be a little more merciful on you. So el profe dijo, ya, la va a ser fácil para que cabros pasen. Okay, could be. All right, number 7. It be true about a sauropod dinosaur living in Lake Deli in the Congo. It's impossible. Ojo con impossible. It's impossible. No, never in a million years. So everybody says A. All right, let's check it out. Excellent. Your score is 85%. ¿Cierto? Very good. The certification is even closer after number 7. Viene por allá por Europa. All right. Number 8 in this case, Dave reckons she's from the States, but I think she be from Scandinavia. Dave reckons she's from the States, but I think she be from Scandinavia. A. Okay, everybody agrees on that? Maybe not. That's correct. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, let's continue. What time is it? Let me check out the time. Estamos a 10 minutos. Ya. Still, todavía tenemos tiempo. So number 9 dice, I go to the party, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. Hey. All right. So let's check it out. Excellent. Your score is 88. Perfect. Very good. Very good. You're doing really well, guys. So basically, you got, for me, you got perfect score so far. Yeah, I thought you on perfect score. Number 10 dice, this be the right answer, but we'll have to check with your teacher to make sure. Could can. A. Everybody A. Everybody A. All right. Let's check it out. Excellent. Very good. This could be the right answer, but we have to check. It even sounds good when you say it. You know, it sounds pretty good. Sounds like very English. 11. She steals things from shops. She is rich and famous. She's rich and famous. But it doesn't mean that you don't have this klepto sickness, you know, kleptomaniac. You could be a kleptomaniac. Why not? So everybody, las dos pueden ser. She could steal things from shops. She's rich and famous.
Profe, pero yo creo que ahí debería ir un must. O sea, un mustn't.
Mustn't. She mustn't steal things from shops. She's rich and famous. Yeah, I think it's a good debate. Dice, puedo ser millonaria robando, quién sabe. Of course, porque es kleptomaniac. Como viniera, pues si millonario acá. No. I agree with that. All right. Could be both. Dice, y la Tamara dice mustn't. Yeah, si yo digo she mustn't steal things from shops. She's rich and famous. Ella no tiene que robar cosas de las tiendas. Claro, esto yo lo podría decir si es que ella ya ha robado antes. ¿Te fijas? Si ella ya ha robado antes, como
y él debería,
como,
no debería, en vez de no debe.
She shouldn't steal things from shops. También puede ser, siempre y cuando ya lo haya hecho antes. También puede ser. She shouldn't steal things from shops. Como no debería, pues si está mal, pues si tiene plata. No, that's the idea. Okay. We yeah, everybody Piñera, probably. All right, so she can't steal things from shops. She's rich and famous. Ya podría ser A en el sentido de que no, pues no puede, pues no lo creo. I can't believe it. You know? She can't steal things from shops. She's rich and famous. It's not possible. You know? Esa es una forma. Y la otra, she could steal things from shops. Claro, si yo dijera, oye, ella sí podría robar porque todos los ricos famosos roban, pues así que, ¿por qué no? That's like the idea. Entonces, ya. Él no debería, solo se usa cuando ya lo hizo previamente. Yes, of course, but we got evidence, Constanza. We got evidence. Entonces, por eso yo digo, like he shouldn't steal, you know. ¿Por qué? Porque ya lo hizo. Si no tendría, digamos, por qué decirlo. Tiene las manos largas. Yeah. Long hands and short arms. And stuff like that. No la sigue lo Yeah, of course. Yes, you know that not normally the color skin determines if they follow you or not. Hang on, I'm gonna kinda quick. Okay, everybody says A. That's true. She can't steal things from shops. She's rich and famous. Claro, como no, I can't believe, no puedo creer. All right. Pero hay gente que roba que tiene plata, you know. Okay, number 12. I think Real Madrid in this case. I really think Real Madrid lose the final of the King's Cup. I really think Real Madrid lose the final of the King's Cup. BBB. I really think that Real Madrid could lose the final of the King's Cup. All right. Really think. Creo que really think esta es un poquito la clave del tema. I really think es como, no, sí, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure Real Madrid can lose the final. Yeah. But in this case, it depends how sure the speaker is about what they're saying, you know? If the speakers are pretty sure, it can. If they are not really sure, could. That's my hypothesis, right? Bueno, eso es lo que la gramática dice, y la pragmática también. Obviamente la página aquí se puede equivocar, depende de lo que haya pensado el creador de la página. So everybody says B. That's right. Because I think in this case, the designer was thinking about, a 40% probability, there's still a probability, but it's like 40%, maybe, 40 to 50. Ya, lo que pasa es que en 50, 60 ya está el may. Entonces, un poquito más abajo del may está el could. All right. What else? Number 13 dice, she's been revising 10 hours a day for 3 weeks. She be exhausted. She's been revising 10 hours a day for 3 weeks. She be exhausted. All right. BBB. She must be exhausted. Yes, in this case, this happens because when you got evidence or you got something that's still happening at this very moment, a situation is still happening, there is no other possibility. No, it's like somebody working like 10 hours a day for 3 weeks. Dice, si es que yo estoy así realmente seguro, puedo usar el can, onda you can do it, o algo así, y no guiarme de las probabilidades. Si que uno, es que cuando está really, really sure about something, yo puedo usar el will, y puedo usar el must, y es lo más recomendable, ¿ya? El can también es signo de probabilidad, de certeza, pero no tan fuerte como el must. Ya, el must es como really, really sure. Y debajo del must está el can. ¿Ok? Ahora, dada la situación aquí, yo tendería a usar el must. No significa que el can no se pueda. She can be exhausted. Pero no creo que por el grado de certeza ya tiene que ser must. ¿Ok? Ahora, ¿cómo saberlo? Digamos, uno se lo imagina nomás, porque, ¿ya? Entonces aquí el designer, aquí el autor de la página dice, también está de acuerdo, ¿cierto? Que 100% sure, ¿cierto? And what time is it? Ya nos quedan 2 minutos, ¿cierto? Vamos a hacer la 14, la 15 y terminamos. Nobody's answering. They be out. Nobody's answering. B. Absolutely right. ¿Cierto? They must be out, of course, because si nadie contesta, porque no está. El can be out es como not really sure. Yeah, not really sure. Es relativo porque si nadie contesta porque están durmiendo, quizás. You never know. Number 15, ¿cierto? He be from the USA. He doesn't speak English. He be from the USA. He doesn't speak English. A. Excellent. He can't be from the US. Then pueden decir can't o pueden decir can't. Whatever. Both are correct. He can't be from the US. He doesn't speak English. Okay. Good job. Really can't. All right. So, good job today. Good job. You're awesome, guys. Excellent, excellent. And I can see the diploma coming closer to your hands, right? So in the next class we will be dealing with lexical contents. Vamos a estar revisando entonces English vocabulary and use. Y vamos a retomar desde Law and Order. Vamos a continuar con creo que era Politics and Bureaucracy, algo así el tema. Yeah, next class. Have a great day. Enjoy your lunch and see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye.
Muchas
Thank
gracias.
you.
Bye.
Take
Bye.
care. Take care. Remember, like and subscribe.